Coming up on Takedown with Chris Hansen, a Polk County Sheriff's Office decoy has her work cut out for her.
As the decoy stepped just outside the door with the phone lit up.
And this alleged child predator just might be a psychic.
Have you ever been to jail?
Mm-mm.
Don't go. It's no fun.
I hope you're enjoying this full free episode of Takedown, but there's something else you need to know. Only a small portion of our episodes are on YouTube. There are more than 100 episodes on our streaming service, ad-free and uncensored, at WatchTrueBlue.com. Use the code YouTube24 to watch them all for $2.50 or YouTube Year for $20 off an annual subscription. Also, and this is important, hit the subscribe button below, and we'll see you soon on True Blue.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Cool.
The man on the phone is 28-year-old Josh, and the person he's speaking with is a Polk County Sheriff's Office decoy posing as a 14-year-old girl.
So what's going on?
Nothing, just chilling.
Chilling like a villain, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Are you a troublemaker?
Like what?
Do you like to get in trouble?
I mean, depends sometimes.
What's it depend on?
Depends what it is, I guess.
The only person getting into trouble tonight is Josh. He starts asking about her parents, and the conversation foreshadows what's about to happen to Josh.
What about your parents?
They're in jail.
That's not funny. Have you ever been to jail?
Mm-mm.
Don't go. It's no fun. Do you drive?
I'm 14.
I thought you said 50.
I'm almost 15.
The decoy clearly states she's 14.
When you turn 15?
In November.
Oh, snap. Happy early birthday.
Thanks.
You have such a sweet voice.
Thanks.
Do you do what you're told?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're a good girl then, huh?
The call quickly turns creepy.
So, what you gonna tell me to do?
Is there limits?
I said there wasn't.
Okay. And then we'll just have to see about that part.
I wanna know what you're thinking, though.
I'm not sure what I'm thinking yet. So I'm asking questions. What if I was asking sex questions?
Sure. I'm a virgin, though, so I mean...
Oh, you're a virgin?
Yeah.
Have you done anything with a guy?
No.
Have you ever done anything with a girl?
No.
Do you watch porn?
No.
Do you play with yourself?
No.
Do you even know what an orgasm feels like?
No.
Why not?
I haven't done anything, so no.
That don't sound too fun. I mean, it's a wonder feeling. Do you ever get spankings for your birthday?
No.
He even asks what kind of bed she has.
You have a big bed or a small bed?
A twin.
Is it a comfy bed?
Yes.
I might lay on it, just try it out.
Josh then wants to know what skirt she wears and has a very specific request.
Do you have like a mini skirt?
Yeah, I have like one.
What would you say if I asked for you to have that skirt on and a ponytail?
I mean, sure. Why?
I'm curious how it looks on you. You gonna put that on for me when I come over?
Sure. What are you gonna do, if you were to come over?
First off, I'm gonna check out your outfit you gonna have on for me.
And then what?
We go from there.
Okay, I'll go ahead and, let you know when my grandma leaves, okay? I'll text you.
All right. I'll talk to you then.
Bye.
Bye.
After an astounding 48 minutes, the decoy ends the call. Around 9 p.m. the next night, Josh sends the 14-year-old a very eager text.
I'm here.
Where is here?
What number is your place?
Wait, I'm confused on where you are.
I'm at the campground.
What are you doing here, LOL?
Coming to see you.
Nah, it's kinda creepy with you showing up without letting me know.
The sheriff's office chatter then asks him about the outfit he wants her to wear.
You never told me why you want me to dress in a skirt and a ponytail, and now you pull up here? That is so weird.
I didn't mean to come off creepy. I took it as a yes and just went with it. And that was because I was curious on how good you would look in it. I got a bit high and didn't think it through. But you're right. I'll head home.
Josh didn't go home. The chatter sensed something might be a little off about him.
You high? What did you smoke, LOL?
I only smoke weed. I was hitting the bong. I don't know what we'll be doing. I'm kind of the go with the flow type of guy.
What do you mean, go with the flow? I already told you I'm a virgin, but I am curious. I just don't want to get caught off guard.
I would tell you I'm doing something before I do it. At that same time, I don't plan ahead.
Again, the chatter reminds Josh she's only 14.
Well, tell me now. Just be honest. I'm only 14, so I want to know what to expect.
I wanted to play the nervous game. It's a game where someone touches their arm or something like that and move until the other person says stop. Then it's the other person's turn to try it.
So what is the prize, or what makes you the winner in this game?
We can set a time, and after the time, whoever said the least amount of stop would win. If I win, I get to spank you again. If you win, I don't know, LOL.
That's no fun. I want to know what I will win.
I don't know. What's something you'd want? If you win, I'll eat and if I win, you gotta me. Straight up, I was gonna see if you'd be interested in sucking my dick. I wanted to give your first time orgasm if you gave me the chance.
I will tell you my Addy, but I want to make sure you ain't looking to, like, kidnap me, you know? I'm excited, but trying to be careful, too.
I understand, but I ain't trying to have cops on me. I'd rather go home if that was the case.
Josh didn't go home, and he must be a bit psychic because he was right. The cops are going to be on him.
Anybody have visual of him, just in case he gets out?
Just circle back up.
Could be the weed, or maybe Josh just isn't good at directions, but he can't seem to find the trailer, so the decoy goes outside to flag him down.
He has a decoy step just outside the door with the phone lit up to her face like she's on it. We're gonna roll.
Get the out of the car now! Go! Watch your hands, mother. Go! Go! Watch him! Grab him! Grab him! Grab him! Get on the ground! We got him.
The Polk County Task Force takes him down before he can get to the decoy.
Grab his hand. Give me cuffs. Make sure we have all our gear. Double check that seat first for guns. Yep. I want a good handcuff on him. Make sure those things don't slip out. All right. Pop in. Burke, stay with him right there.
I swear I wasn't gonna do anything.
Stay right there.
Deputies drive Josh down to the sheriff's station for further questioning. But there's one thing that Josh didn't predict tonight: meeting me.
Hey, Josh. How you doing? How'd you get into this mess tonight, Josh?
Being stupid.
Being stupid. Have you done this before? Chat with somebody who told you they're 14 years old?
No.
Why'd you do it tonight?
I was just bored. I was wanting to hang out and kill time.
Just bored, wanted to hang out and kill time. The chat you had with this girl who said she was 14 is pretty graphic, Josh.
It was just bullshit. I wasn't
Just bullshit.
anything.
She told you she was 14, right? Right? And you talk about what you want to do with her.
Again, I didn't know what to say. Each time I said a normal thing, it was dodged, and so I was just like, okay, let me just say some bullshit, see what that go, and
See where that went.
And it was, like I said, it was just bullshit. So
Just-
the cameras have to be on me.
I need the cameras here, yeah.
So they have to be in my face.
Well, they need to be here where they're at. You talk about a nervous game playing with her. What's the nervous game?
It was something I just heard of. I don't really know too much about it. It's just something I made out.
Something you made up. And how is that supposed to go, the nervous game?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, the way you explain it to this girl is that if you win, she's got to perform oral sex on you, and if she wins, you perform oral sex on her. Is that right?
But I wasn't meaning any of it.
But that's what you said.
It's not something I meant. It was more of a bullshit around.
More of a bullshit realm.
Around.
It was just bullshit around, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. You drove over to this trailer park where she said she was. Before really telling her what you were doing, why did you head over there so quickly?
I took the sign as yes, as in come on over without thinking it fully through. Sometimes I do before I act, and I should have more thought.
Do you have an issue with impulse control, Josh?
What's that mean?
With telling the difference between right and wrong and doing the wrong thing sometimes when you should do something else? Do you have an issue with that?
I don't, I guess.
I guess, yeah. She tells you she's a virgin. And finally in the conversation, after talking about this nervous game and what that means and what you would do to her and what she would have to do to you, you come right out with it, and you're very graphic with what you say to her. Straight up, I was going to see if you'd be interested in sucking my d. That's what you said, right?
But it wasn't something I was really meaning. Again, it was, the whole conversation wasn't an honest. It was more of a lie. I wasn't planning to do anything.
But you see how this looks, right?
I was more just hang out. Literally, I just wanted to watch TV, maybe a movie. I tried saying about cards.
Right. You talk about playing cards.
It,
you say it straight up.
I understand what you're saying, but it wasn't something entirely true. Originally, I just wanted to hang out.
But you talk about having her perform oral sex on you. She says, I never did that before with anyone, so I don't know what to do. Is that okay with you? Then you say, I wanted to give you your first time orgasm if you give me the chance. So you double down on this with her. She asks, how are you going to do that? You say, it's also more comfortable of me to explain in person rather than text. Then you drive over to the trailer where she's staying, the mobile home. And you brought her things that she asked for, the Mountain Dew, the candy.
Right, the drink, one drink was going to be mine.
Right, but you brought her stuff that she asked for, which shows intent that you're going to come over and see her.
But part of me, because my girlfriend likes candy as well.
Your girlfriend likes candy?
Yeah.
Did your girlfriend know you were coming over here to meet a girl you thought was 14?
No.
What's she going to think about all that?
She'd probably leave me.
It's probably safe to say Josh is now single.
How old are you, Josh?
28.
28. You think you're a little bit too old to be conducting yourself this way?
Yes.
What do you do for a living, Josh?
Construction, I just started.
Where Josh works is concerning.
Where do you do construction?
Subcontract with Disney.
With Disney. And what do you do for Disney exactly?
Whatever they want built.
And what do you think Disney is going to think about this?
I can't be around.
Right. That's going to be a problem to have somebody working at Disney who tried to hook up with a 14-year-old girl for sex, isn't it? Josh, what do you think should happen to you? You don't know?
I know I made the stupidest decision ever. I should have stayed home.
Right. That's an understatement, isn't it?
It's the only thing I do, and I should have just stayed home. If anything, I should have just bought the candy and still go home. I was half tempted to do it, and I still should have just went with it and go home.
What do you think would have happened, Josh, had you gone into that mobile home and there had been a 14-year-old girl there and we were not there, do you think you would have had sex with her? What do you think would have happened?
I would have put something on TV.
Put something on TV.
Maybe let's have a conversation, get to know each other.
But if it led to a comfortable place, maybe sex?
No, I would have left before then.
But that's not what the conversation indicates here, Josh.
Like I said, it was just a around conversation.
Around conversation. Okay. Have you met anyone else like this online? You know, I hear that a lot. I talk to a lot of guys in your same situation, and I don't think they're all telling me the truth.
Okay.
Which makes me suspect that you're not telling me the truth.
I've never done this before.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
I can look in your eye and tell you I've never done this before.
Why'd you do it tonight, Josh?
I don't know. I literally was bored.
That boredom just got him busted tonight.
I just wanted some company to hang out with somebody, and I know I screwed up my life by a stupid mistake that I should have just stayed home.
Josh, there's something you need to know. I'm Chris Hansen. Do you ever see any of the Predator stories, the Predator investigations on TV?
I watch like Netflix and stuff like that.
All right.
So,
Well, this is one of those stories. Is there anything else you want people to know about the situation you're in right now?
I should have stayed home.
Should have stayed home. Okay. Well, Josh, these guys are going to want to see you again, so go ahead, you can go out and meet them.
Josh was charged with 3 felonies: attempted lewd behavior, unlawful use of two-way communication, and traveling to meet a minor. He's pleaded not guilty and had a pre-trial conference on January 12th. We'll keep you posted on the outcome of this case. During the Polk County Sheriff's Office Operation Cyber Guardian 2, the task force arrested 13 men. And for Sheriff Grady Judd, the location of where some of these alleged child predators work is no surprise. 28-year-old Joshua Cummins worked for Disney as a contractor, building a new roller coaster. Showed up in your sting.
Of course, a child's roller coaster.
Child's roller coaster.
Yes, he actually worked for a construction company that was contracted to build this roller coaster for Disney. But in that same operation, we also called Disney employees. We almost never have an operation without arresting Disney employees.
Is that because of your geographic location? In other words, when we've done stings near military bases, we find military people. If we're in a certain area where one demographic is larger than another, we find more people from that demographic. Is it just a matter of where you're located, or does Disney have a problem?
Here's the issue. Disney employs thousands and thousands and thousands of people.
It's a city unto its own.
It's a city unto itself that does a really good job at entertainment. But it's one geographic location, and 2, if you like children, where do you go work? Where you can be around children all day long. Pedophilia, child lovers, they love children. So they like to be around children. Now, I'm not suggesting that they go there and sexually abuse children at work, but what I'm suggesting is they like to be around children.
It's the bigger issue here.
It's like a 20-year-old college kid going to a beach and looking at girls in bikinis. They like it. It works for them. Well, that's what these predators do when they go to Disney or any other park. Why did the bank robber rob banks? That's where the money was. Why do they go to work for Disney? That's where the children are. We're not talking about the thousands and thousands and thousands of Disney employees that do it exactly right every day. But it does tell you that if they don't, they need to really have a very strong training and mental health program for their employees.
To screen.
To screen. There's zero tolerance when we arrest them. They fire them. They respond appropriately. But can they stop any of it in advance? My experience tells me they can warn them and they can create an environment to protect themselves litigiously. But if these folks want to attack children, it doesn't make any difference where they work.
True Blue is the premier destination for true crime shows and documentaries. Check out the full library today at watchtrueblue.com.